I literally wear this sweatshirt like every day. God is good, so why not? Why not wear it? Shout out to Light and Lex for this sweatshirt. I just love it. I wear it all the time. Hey y'all, it's your girl Kimberly P. Welcome back to my channel KP Sparks. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas. I think I said that in the other video already, but Merry Christmas again. Happy New Year. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Any holiday you want, you can take it right now and say it. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with the punches. If you're new here, my name is Kimberly P, also known as KP Sparks, and my aim here on this channel is to encourage you to vigorously go after your passions with a sprinkle of tech. Today we're gonna get into vision boards, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get into vision boards. Y'all know vision boards. January should just be called January Vision Board Month. Last week I saw a plethora of vision board parties. Literally swiping through my Instagram. Vision board party here, vision board party there, and I was included in that. It's not just y'all. I'm not attacking y'all. I was included in that group of people. First of all, I noticed that vision boards are a new thing. Like I would say in the last few years, I don't remember beginning of the year making a vision board in college or beginning of the year making a vision board in high school, but now it's something I think it's a complete norm to do, which is cool and all, so I'm down for it. I did notice one thing, y'all. All of the parties were only females, so I started thinking in my head, what do these guys do? Do they create vision boards? Is it a girly thing to create a vision board? Like, do girls only create vision boards? But like, I need the answers. What are the answers way? So I went on Instagram and I talked to my KPeeps on Instagram and I asked you guys the question, like, what do you guys do when it comes to creating goals for the upcoming year? I got a few interesting responses. One person said that guys don't even put alarm clocks, talk less of planning. Another person said everything that their boyfriend does, they memorize it in their head. So I got responses from guys on my polls and they disagreed with it, but I'm like, okay, what do y'all do? So if you're a guy watching this, I still want to know an answer. Like, what do you guys do? Do you carry a tiny journal in your back pocket that has a list like in small little words that you have to use a magnifying glass to read it when creating your goals in the beginning of the year? And I also got one cool response. So one girl said that her guy group of friends, they came together and they actually created goals for the year. And I guess, I don't know why they don't call it like a vision board party, but anyways, I just thought it was interesting. We're just gonna wait until my clock goes off. Well, excuse me, did you not notice I was recording? I guess not. Okay, all right, you can go ahead and think. Okay, but outside of me noticing there weren't a lot of male participation in the vision boards created, I got a lot of feedback from me creating a digital vision board this year. So this year I decided to create a digital vision board because in my room I'm trying, you know, do a little bit of cool here and there, you know. This says you are strong. It's kind of cut off, but I'm trying to make my room look like a grown woman's room, grown and sexy. And I just don't think it's that time anymore for me to have a paper on my wall, a scrapbook. I mean, I can make it look aesthetically pleasing, but like, I'm on a computer all the time. I'm also on the computer all the time because I sometimes work from home, and if I have it as my desktop wallpaper, I'm always looking at that wallpaper. Like, it's literally in front of me right now as I'm looking at my computer. I see my goals in these corners. A few of my goals are, I want to go to Sierra Leone by God's grace. I want to pay off my car loan. We got a few Release to Empower goals coming up. If you follow the page, you'll hear what our exact goals are. Well, not what our exact goals, but what our next upcoming surprise is. And I have a few other things, and I have it right here on my goal list as I'm looking at my computer right now. So I decided to create a digital vision board. And I didn't think so many people were going to be like, wow, this is such a cool idea. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. She like, forget the paper. I was just like, I'm just doing it because I'm trying to like make my room look like grown woman sexy status. So that's why I decided to create it. But a lot of people wanted to know how I created my digital vision board, and also the reason why. So I just shared it with you. And it was super easy, super simple. If you have an application called Canva, I'm pretty sure if you're a content creator or you create any type of word graphics on your page, you know what Canva is. And so in order to create my vision board, all I did was go on Canva. I went to the elements section on the left hand side of the display where you're creating a new design, and there you're going to see a section called grids. And I chose a grid that included the amount of boxes or rectangles that I wanted on my vision board. And I literally just went on Pinterest and I copied and pasted pictures, and I included it in my board. It was really quick, really easy. I didn't have to cut. I didn't have to physically cut, you know, cut it with scissors. And it was really easy. Like, I was like, this is my goal, so I'm gonna search pay off car, and I got that picture and I put it on my vision board. So, you know, I have photos of people that I wanted to put on my vision board, and they signify something. They're on my, you know what I'm saying? So it was just easier for me. And one thing I did notice, it was hard to find images of black people. So I love Pinterest right now, so I'm gonna do a better job like uploading photos of myself or any photos I take with my friends, because like I want to see people that look like me, you know. So one goal that I have this year is to build community with my friends. And it was so hard to find a group of like black people, of black friends smiling. And I'm not trying to disregard my Caucasian, you know, K-peeps, but I also want to see people that look like me on my board, so that I can, you know, it will give me clearer vision. See what I did there? Yeah, I wrapped it together. It will give me clearer vision on how it looks like to build community on my board. So I'm going to do a better job on uploading on Pinterest. I'm going to research Pinterest a little bit. Pinterest is lit. Now I know during this time of the year we're real ambitious. We're gonna say, you know, January 1st, by the end of 2020, you know, you're gonna say, hypothetically someone could say, hey, I'm trying to lose 50 pounds this year. I'm trying to grow my relationship with God this year. Like, I don't know where this accent is coming from, but I am a PG comedy girl, so I guess that's why. It's coming out. The one thing I'm realizing that is very important right now to apply when creating these vision boards, when creating goals for the year, and just goals in general, is to make sure that these goals are SMART goals. Okay, so the word SMART is actually an acronym for 5 specific words that should help you and guide you in creating your goals. I know I have a goal of creating, I'm gonna use my paying off my car as an example, and I'm saying this so that I can keep myself accountable, because Lord knows it'd be hard. You have to make sure your goals are SMART goals, because if you are aiming to achieve something but you don't have a direction on where you're aiming it as, that's guiding your goal, it's gonna be hard to actually achieve this goal. So I'm gonna use my paying off my car note as an example. Say for example you're like me, you want to pay off your car this year. How are you making your goals SMART? So specific. My goal is to pay off my car, which is specifically paying it off completely. I can put my finger on what that specific goal is, rather than me saying an example of, oh, I want to pay off some of my car. It's not specific. Like I can't put my finger on what that is if I'm vague like that. So you have to make sure that your goals are specific. Measurable. Okay, so can I actually see how I'm making progress in this goal? And I see myself getting closer and closer to achieving that goal. And I can see myself getting closer and closer to achieving that goal if I am focused in, and I know that there is an end date, and that end date doesn't have to be at the end of the year. It can be July, it can be any time that I feel as though that I can attain it. Speaking of attaining, is it attainable? If I make this amount of money a year but my car note is way skyrocket, it's like out the roof skyrocketed, something I can't even reach. Is that attainable? Is it achievable? Can I actually achieve that goal? Say for example, I said I want to lose 100 pounds this year. Hypothetically, I don't have the discipline to even eat right. I know that that goal isn't even attainable. So I need to actually take down my goal of losing 100 pounds. I'm not trying to lose 100 pounds, but just follow me in this example. But if that goal of achieving to lose the 100 pounds and take it back to something that's actually attainable, okay, I know that it's attainable for me to be disciplined this year and eat better. So maybe that should be my goal instead of losing that many pounds. Is it relevant? Does it matter in the scope of your life? Like, why do you want this goal in your life? Like for me, I want to pay off my car so I can move towards financial freedom. I want to be debt free. That's my long-term goal. So I know that this is relevant to my life, and I know that it's something that matters to me, and it is something that can be pushed off, but I know that I'm not far away from actually achieving that goal. And the last thing is the time-based, and I think this is one of the most important aspects of it being a SMART goal. Is a time-based. I feel like sometimes we put goals on our vision boards and we say, okay, by the end of 2020, ooh, I'm gonna be done with this. Like, ooh, I'm gonna be all the goals are going to be achieved on my calendar, and I can just fill it in my think about realistically, can this goal be achieved before December? Sis, if you want to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds, or I don't know why I keep going back to the weight example, but if you want to buy, I don't know, something small, or if you want to pay off your car note, in my example, if you want to pay that off, realistically, can you discipline yourself so that you can give yourself checkpoints where you say, okay, by the first quarter of the year I can pay off this amount, by the halftime of the year or the second quarter of the year I want to pay off this amount. You can give yourself time constraints that don't necessarily equal to you having to wait until the end of the year to achieve those goals. You can achieve those goals before the end of the year. So I feel like this is something that is missing from the conversations when it comes to creating goals and visions for the year. Let's take a step back, and if you're even watching this video right now, I need to do this as well, and I'm trying to practice doing this in even my everyday decisions. Like today I cooked for the second time this week, and I only cook once a week, y'all. Like, I don't cook twice a week. I meal prep once a week, and I get out of that kitchen. I don't get in that kitchen again. But I'm trying to literally stick to my budget and work towards paying off my car. So these small steps are going to equal to me being able to actually achieve my goal. So yeah, take some time to go over your goals if you created your vision board. I'm going to put the list of what the acronym stands for in the description box below, so you can go through your goals and just give it a run through. It's okay, I'm with you in this. I'm with you in this. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's just for us to improve and be more realistic with things. Okay, now that I have went over why I created my digital vision board, and also why your goals should be SMART goals, I want to hear one of your goals down in the comments below. What do you want to achieve this year? If you enjoyed this video, let me also know in the comments down below. And also, if you have any ideas of videos that I should create this year, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, don't be scared, don't be shy. I don't bite. I don't bite though. I don't know what that was, but I don't bite. As always, I love y'all so much. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Peace and blessings, y'all. Bye.